Hey everybody, good energy to you guys. So last night, so I'm the type of dude who, when people tell me I can't do things, it just makes me want to do them even more. It is what it is. It motivates the fuck out of me. So my mom, telling me I'm delusional and this and that, and other people as well. Just not being supportive of, this feeling I have in my heart. And it's not just a feeling in my heart. It is that, but it's also literally a calling from the earth. And the more time I spend outside, the more time I spend sleeping on literally the gravel. I put a towel down and I sleep on just about that. So, and I'm next to these guys all the time. So I'm spending a lot of time with the earth, much more than I really. I don't know if I've ever spent so much time outside, like sleeping on the ground like this. So this is also a calling I'm getting from the earth. So everything that I'm about to show you guys is stuff you've already really seen before, but it's like the earth is like reinforcing that yes, this is what needs to happen. This is the right way. This is the only solution. So I got back to working on the project last night. I did myself a little bit of a walk through the lake park and the greenway, and I did some shamanic chanting, just to help bring back the essence of why I came here, and also to help my mom remember who she is. And then after that, I went and got myself some food and took some caffeine capsules which are just Excedrin migraines, but I really take them because of the caffeine more than anything. And just got to work. So a lot of this is stuff you've already seen before, but in order to kind of get that back going, you have to just jump back into where you were. So I'm just going to show you guys, share with you a little bit. It's nothing too specific. It's going to take some time to get it nice and sharpened out, ready to share with potential investors and people who want to help. But the important fact is that my heart's in it. And, I've been sober now this is my third day, and I'm feeling good. I'm enjoying just eating food and drinking good juices that taste good instead of consuming alcohol, which really doesn't taste good. And it just gets you weak and fucked up and gets you down, man. So it's good to be sober, man. I haven't been sober like this in a while. So, and then to have this to wake up to and work on every day, it gives me a purpose in life. So that's good. So anyway, back to the nonprofit. You guys have heard me talk about that. It's going to be an exchange center with a good commerce center. It's the same stuff you've heard me talk about before. I'm really just sharing this with you guys just to let you guys know that I've begun working on it again, and that I'm going to continue to work on it and continue to perfect it and continue to refine it until I feel it's ready to be shared. Now, I do want to bring up these points because they're very important. So this idea I have, it literally has the potential to solve the supply chain problem, the unemployment problem, the sickness problem, the greed and humanity's problem with sin or unhealthiness, whatever you want to call it, the pollution problem, the crime problem, the houselessness problem, the addiction problem, evilness, humanity being reliant and perpetuating of an evil society, and this hyperinflation thing. I'm sure there's more that I could add on to that, but that's just like 10 right there. I just off the jump. So people can come and work as they will. A type of formulary system should be, instructed to calculate how much work one needs to be allowed and for the good fair exchange of what one wants or needs. Just simple shit like that, man. And like people who are really sick and stuff, as long as there's resources and space to provide for them to get better, I think they should be allowed to just get better and heal. But once they are healed, if they want to stick around, they should work. Simple shit, and getting into spiritual warfare, because this is a part that, for me, in my calling as a warrior, it's important. I think it is for a lot of other people too, because we can begin implementing special operation teams to help combat and infiltrate and invade, if necessary, these evil rings, these child pedophile rings, abduction rings, just crime rings in general. And because hemp is extremely electromagnetically conductive, our spiritual essence, aura, energy, inner chi will be all that much more advanced. That, along with our good works and karma and spiritual protection or of righteous deeds and complete way of living. So like another reason why, this idea, the whole idea of a holistic, harmonious way society is very imperative, especially when fighting these evil forces, because the way you're living carries on with your deeds and who you are and everything that you do. So if you're living a way that's good for the earth and all the animals around, that's going to only help to add to your strength and your ability to fight the forces of wickedness. And then you're using hemp, which is also in itself cleans out everything. It's also very electromagnetically conductive. It's just going to add to your overall power, as long as you use it the right way. Otherwise, you can use it for the wrong way, but that's going into that direction. But I'm not directing it in that direction. I'm leading it in the good direction. So to carry on, we'll go to help us be more powerful against them. Hemp also is, it's a very strong and hardy plant. For ancient times, it was used as rope. So it can be used as body armor. It can also be used as the production of weapons. And again, because of its highly electromagnetic conductivity, it will allow that much more energy to flow through us and into our chosen weapons and armor. So these are good things to look forward to, man. And hemp grows quickly. Within 3 to 4 months, it's ready to be used. So it doesn't take a long time. And then just to show you guys, these are things I'm going to work on. I need to find a location for a good commerce / multi-purpose center to perpetuate this alternative good infrastructure. I need to find a location for growing hemp and other good foods, and to raise, maybe, I'm thinking about maybe a place to raise some cattle, but we have to do it the right way, because if you look into the meats and the beef industry and all that, what we're doing to the planet, with the cattle and the cows, the way we consume meat needs to change. I'm not saying we have to get rid of it completely, but it is a bad thing. It's worse than all the car pollution on the planet, just the cows alone. So, I'm okay with us eating meat, but we need to change the amount and how we raise the animals, how we treat the animals, and the whole way it goes about being done. There's a reason why, the Jewish, they go through a whole ritual and a cleansing process with their meat, and it brings about a cleaner essence and a cleaner spirituality, a cleaner animal and a healthier animal and a happier animal. And that gets, and if you ingest that, you're ingesting that energy too. So anyway, moving on. Community vehicle, also to be seen as a potential delivery / distribution vehicle. The breakdown, breakdown potential hemp yield amount for a given location in question. So again, just going off what I can on the internet to see how much you can get off an acre of land and this and that, and how long it takes, and what you can do with the plant and the various parts of the plant. And then I'm also thinking, money's not an object to me, because I think we all need to help out in this, and there's plenty of resources, just a matter of how we use the resources. So I don't think there's anything wrong with hiring experienced green thumbs or hemp growers to help in the process, to help get us trained up and running, so that we can do what they can do, and then when we don't need them anymore, they can move on their way, or they can continue to help out if they want. However, we're not going to be able to continue to pay them, profit-wise. But if they want to help out and be a part of the system in that way, that's fine too. So also hire an experienced vertical farm growers. Vertical farm systems are very efficient. They've been proven to be effective in other parts of the world. So I don't think there's anything wrong with hiring somebody that knows how to build vertical farm systems and run them. Also, to hire experienced people to help build Tesla coils and alternative energy